Hello, welcome to One on One. I'm your host, Greg Walker. Well, I got two of my buddies on today. I think we do this about every other year or so because they're great guests. Not only that, people tell me that they see them on the show and they like them. That's because they're just down-to-earth good fellas. The Heggie twins, Norris and Horace Heggie, join us once again here on One on One. If you want to settle back, relax, and enjoy a fun, down-to-earth conversation, this will be it. And we're going to talk about a wide array of subject matter. Who knows where we'll go? The Heggie twins, Norris and Horace Heggie, join us on this edition of One on One. Back with our guest right after these words.
For 100 years, Neil Tarpley Parchment Funeral Home has honored legacies. We believe every family deserves a special time of celebrating a life well lived.
Neil Tarpley Parchment, people who care, a name you can trust.
Hopefully tune in to Heartland Radio, the only locally owned, locally operated radio stations in the area. 105.1 on the FM, WVRY, and the oldest station around, 1400 AM, WJZM. Tennessee Vol Sports, Austin P Sports, the Atlanta Braves, news, talk, weather, and great music. Solid Gospel, 105.1 and 1400 AM, WJZM. Tune in.
The Leaf Chronicle is now available on every device you carry or don't carry. All things Clarksville in all media 24/7. Subscribe now for full access.
Welcome to our show today. On my right, on the far left over here, this is Norris Heggie. This guy here, Horace Heggie. Can you tell them apart? I can. I've never had any problem telling you apart, but a lot of people have, haven't they?
Yeah, a lot of people get mixed up.
I spend about 40% of my life explaining I'm not Horace.
Do y'all blame each other for something if it goes wrong? Well, that wasn't me. That was
Sometimes.
I'll have people all the time, Horace does construction work, and say, I'm looking for Horace. I say, well, I'm Norris. I'll let them know quick.
Now, you're retired.
Yeah.
You know, you do some work.
Yeah, I still work a little for Bunny Bread.
Yeah, Bunny Bread. You got your construction,
Yeah.
remodeling business. You and Cody, your son.
Yeah.
Y'all do a lot of good work.
Thank you. We stay busy, and I'm trying to let him take it over. And I'm going to help him. I'll help him probably the day I die. I just want to get out of running it, you know.
Well, you know, I mean, we're all the same age. We graduated together.
Yeah.
We're young pups. We're all the same age. We graduated together. But if you didn't do anything, wouldn't that be boring too?
I tried that in December. It was slow, and I tell you, Greg, it was miserable. Just, you know, nothing to do.
Yeah.
I wound up sleeping about 9 o'clock every morning and getting up and go up to the lumber company and sit around, and it just wasn't no fun.
Norris, now your family, of course, your wife, Geraldine, and how many children you got and grandchildren?
5 children and 8 grandkids.
And 8 grandkids.
That keeps me busy.
It does, doesn't
Yeah.
it? You're at a ballpark all the time or something.
I will be. I
Yeah.
will be.
How about you, Horace?
I got 4 kids and 3 grandkids.
3 grandkids.
3 girls.
3 girls. I guess Cody's is the latest, isn't it?
The lady, she's 18 months.
She's a doll, isn't she?
She is something else.
She is a doll.
Good one. Holly.
And your youngest is Easton, right?
Easton, yeah. He's 6 months.
6 months.
Yeah.
And of course, we had to say hello to Preston.
Oh,
come
yeah,
on,
I got to say that. I got you a toy coming.
Oh, Norris, you ought to be. Does he spoil?
He's spoiled a man.
My.
That's well, they're all my boys and girls, but he's something.
You know, we were talking before the show. Now, back when we were coming up after high school and all, of course, we all went to Clarksville High. But we got involved in softball, slow pitch softball. And we were there in the heyday, those 70s and early 80s, the heyday. You were telling me, man, they have changed this game around. What's going on now? I mean, Cody and them play, your son, but I can't believe some of the stuff you were telling me.
Yeah, well, I tell you, you know as well as I do, anytime the city takes over something, they run it. They run it, you know.
Hey,
Okay.
I mean, you know.
I mean, I don't care, you know, I hope they see me. But anyway, now they've got a plate, a mat that they put behind home plate. It's probably about a 16 to 16 mat. If you don't hit that mat, it's a ball.
I've never.
If it hits that
in my
mat,
life.
it's a strike. Okay? Then you got one ball and one strike on you when you go to the plate.
3-2 count.
3-2 count.
So what they look, actually 3 balls, you walk.
Yeah.
2 strikes, you're
You're
out.
out. And then you got
And this mat behind the plate. Mm-hmm. Now William Riggins could have hit that regularly.
Charlie Walker.
Walker could have. I bet not many of them can hit that mat.
And nobody out there can hit, because I'm telling you, you can have a great team, and if the team wants to, they can walk the whole game and beat you. I don't even go back anymore.
They got an hour time limit.
Our time limit. It's the worst I've ever seen. The worst. I've never seen softball right now in Clarksville.
Well, they've ruined it then.
Yeah, they've run it.
And remember, I mean, in the heyday, the 70s and that, man, this sport was booming
But you know
everywhere,
what?
wasn't it?
When we was doing it, we was running the league.
Well, yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And right now, the worst team in our league would kill the best team out there right now.
Really?
Yes, sirree. Because a lot of them's quit. You know, my son them forfeited 2 games last week. Nobody wanted to play.
Under those conditions, who would?
They've run it, you know.
Was softball one of the best times of your life?
Oh, yeah. It was one of the best.
Oh, man.
When you're playing mud that deep, it was, you know, we've done it.
Hey, and we was talking about today, you know, I don't ever let a rainy day influence me. If it's a pretty day, great. A rainy day, just as long as it's not storming. A lot of people, but when we played ball, we didn't want to rain out,
No,
did we?
No, man.
We'd work. How many fields have we burnt and done?
Yeah.
Think of that.
We'd go to jail now if we throw gas out there on the field. Yeah. Sure would.
We burnt many a
We
field
had some
getting that
great
thing
times, old man.
up. Yes, we did.
I tell you what, I miss my friends. You know, seeing them, you know.
Yeah, and that was another thing. You got to see people
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
We sat out in that outfield, we had more fun out there than we would playing.
Yeah, we did.
It was great.
Wonder how many nights we sat out there even after the games were over.
Oh, ain't no telling for an hour or two.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
How long
Just
you
talking.
didn't even want to go home, man.
No,
it was,
you
It was
didn't.
amazing.
So much fun. I don't know if they have that kind of fun.
Oh, no. None of them's wives go to the games. I mean, there's nobody there to watch them. They're just out there.
Man, we had all our girlfriends and wives.
Yeah. Man, we go out and eat, you know.
I feel bad. My son plays, and I haven't been out there in a year.
Norris said he came to our game some just to look at all our wives.
Oh,
He did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he like had a wreck one night trying to get you.
Who's 302 and who's 303?
I guess I'd have to be 303 then.
He
ahead.
hit a little better than me.
That's not softball, man. That's baseball, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
Norris and Horace Heggie visiting with us today on one-on-one. What's fun anymore, guys?
I love riding my Harley. And I tell you, one of my most fun things is we play cards. High five. Out at Larry's, Gerald's
Y'all
house.
do that on Friday?
Every third Friday.
Every third Friday.
And that is I'm telling you, that's the most fun I have right there.
Ain't no tales told there.
Oh, it's fun. It's Philip Gerald's is the only guy younger than me there. The rest of them are older, and we have so much fun.
Any picking going on?
Oh yeah, man, it's great.
What do you do for fun, Horace?
I tell you, Greg, lately all I've done is work. I mean, 7 days a week. I ain't had no fun in 2 or 3 months. My son got a fixer-upper house, and then we got busy, and so we've been working, during the week to make a living and working on the weekends to get this house done.
Well, what is fun at our
I like to play golf, but nobody wants to play with me. I'm no good. My kids won't never invite me. Me and Cooksey will get together sometimes and play a scramble, but...
Is Cooksey worse than you or better?
I don't know. He beats me most of the time.
Didn't you take I know one time you hit a 5-iron and knocked it in the hole for an eagle.
I sure did. Yeah, it's been years ago.
It has, but I remember when you did
Blake
that.
and Ray was playing with me. Yeah.
Paul Pyrus told him to save his money.
He did.
He was coach.
I went out to Paul Pyrus and going to take some lessons. And after about 4 lessons, he said, Horace, I hate to keep taking your money. I said, man, I appreciate it.
Impossible.
Yeah. He said, you played too much softball. And I said, well, I appreciate it. Nah.
Well, I'm going to give you both credit for one thing. You're both Austin P basketball supporters and fans. Y'all are there, and we've had 3 or 4 bad years here in a row, but you still come to those games.
Well, yeah, I love to go. I don't care if you win or lose. I like to get out of the house.
I want them to win.
I want them to win.
I love to see my friends. I love going and watching it too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I hope they have a good team this year. Maybe they're not recruiting out of the same areas.
Today, as we tape this show, April the 15th, 2015, tax day, but it's also signing day, National Signing Day. Austin P got a couple more commitments this past week for basketball. They did get one kid. He's a JUCO 6'4" shooting guard. It looks like he can fill it up. I hope so.
Man,
That'd be great.
I hope so. Horace Heggie, 101. We'll be back with segment 2 right after this.
The Leaf Chronicle is now available on every device you carry or don't carry. All things Clarksville in all media 24/7. Subscribe now for full access.
For 100 years, Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home has celebrated legacies with services as unique as each life.
Neil Tarpley Parchman, people who care, a name you can trust.
Our guest today, Horace and Norris Heggie. This is Horace, this is Norris, the Heggie twins. The Heggie twins. How did that serve y'all growing up, being twins?
Good. We had a lot of fun. I always had somebody to play with.
Yeah, I guess you did. Didn't
Yeah.
you?
Yeah, if we had a nickel for every ball we throwed to each other, we'd be rich.
We'd go out in the morning and he would catch and I would pitch. He had me where I could hit that mitt. I couldn't knock a gnat out of there, but I could hit that net.
But y'all played on good teams.
Yeah,
we had some good team, good coaches too, man.
Yeah.
You know, I think
Jim Young and the Tigers.
Yeah.
Now in Babe Ruth League, y'all didn't play on a good team, but you had a good time.
Had a good time.
Y'all played for Bricks, didn't you?
Bricks. We had Frank McElroy, nicest man you'd ever meet, and he would take us to Shoney's if we lost. He'd take us down there and feed us. An old country boy, you know, getting strawberry pie, that's pretty good, man.
Now, truthfully, people say all the time, but were y'all raised with a silver spoon?
Oh, no. No, man.
We was raised in a tobacco patch, man.
Yeah. We come up poor. I'm telling you. I'm a millionaire over what I ever thought I'd be. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's the problem.
But everybody in that country was poor, just about, you know.
But I bet you this, Mama could cook, couldn't she?
Mama could cook. She sure could.
What was the best thing she cooked?
Probably roast.
Yeah, she could do that. And she could sure make some pies.
Could she?
Yeah, we'd eat them right out of me and Narcy would be standing there when they come out of
What kind of pies she make?
coconut, any
Custard,
kind.
boy, I could eat a custard pie. Oh, me.
She could make anything.
Y'all both got diabetes, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did y'all eat too many custard pies?
We might have. We might have.
Yeah.
I bet she could put a mean breakfast on the table.
She sure could. She'd make biscuit every meal.
That's why I don't care a lot about biscuit. My wife go to make homemade biscuit. It kind of turns me off.
Really?
Yeah. I've eaten so many, I just, they don't thrill me that much.
Y'all grew up, big family.
Big, yeah.
I mean, let's say it was
Six
of you.
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you one thing, if you put it on your plate, I bet you ate it.
I guarantee you did. Yeah.
You
There wasn't
didn't
no
put it on
wasted
there.
food.
There wasn't any wasted food,
Nope.
was it?
Mm-mm.
And your daddy, I don't think I ever saw him when he wasn't dressed to the hilt.
Yeah, I never seen him sweat in his life.
I've never seen him get dirty.
Really?
No, never.
I don't know how our mother done it. She done a
Our
great
mom
job.
would raise a garden by herself.
Really?
Yes, sir. He would never. I've never seen him dirty.
Really?
Yeah, truth.
I've never really seen him,
How old was he when he died?
84.
84. What about your mama?
67.
Goodness. Mm-hmm. She died young,
Yeah.
didn't she?
And my dad was 15 years older than my mom.
He was.
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all were raised out in the Fredonia area.
Fredonia, Hickory Point.
Hickory Point.
Mm-hmm.
Right down on the river, going to the river.
So, y'all went to school at Fredonia, I guess, 1 through 8?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Played basketball.
Yeah.
Well, we play outside. We could go
Well,
out.
didn't y'all have a little league,
Oh, yeah.
Fredonia and
Yeah.
Sango and Roosevelt?
Ringo, Cumberland
Ringo.
Heights. Yeah, yeah. Play down at the Armory.
Is that where you played?
Yeah, yeah. Sure did.
Played down at
A lot of fun. Of course, New Providence, man, they always had a good team.
The bad thing about us playing basketball, we was small. When we was in school, we was pretty small.
Who was that big old boy that played back then?
Kelly Parker.
Kelly Parker.
He would beat me to death, man. He would stand on my feet. He's a good guy. They're good buddies of ours. But he played for Roosevelt, and it was no way to get a shot off. You knew when you played them, he guarded me, and I knew I would never get a shot off.
I tell you, though, it was a lot of fun back then in country schools.
Who was the best athlete? You or you?
I guess I was.
Probably me before.
I don't know.
Did it just? Y'all came to Greenwood. We talked about that last time. That's a different experience going from Fredonia to Greenwood.
It was like going to prison.
It
man.
was about like the day I got drafted. It
Really?
wasn't a lot of different.
Really?
Yeah.
It was
'Cause,
pretty
man, we
tough.
got to go outside at Fredonia and play, for an hour or two sometimes. Because you get to Greenwood, man, you really don't even know very many people. Then, you stay inside all day, and it just, it was boring.
We had homeroom together.
We sure did.
Burchett's Rinky Dink.
Burchett.
I tell you what, he was a good man.
He was.
He was sure good to us.
Yeah, he
Sure
was a
was.
good man.
Yep.
Burchett's Rinky Dinks.
Yeah. I can't remember who else was in there with us, but I know you.
Poon Sanders was
Yeah.
in there.
Oh,
Yeah,
cool.
he was in
That
there.
was enough to keep it straight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Boy, he's had 9 lives, hadn't he?
He
sure has.
Sure has.
Man, he's had some health problems.
He had.
I guess when you get our age, everybody we know, we've had a lot of them pass, but health problems are just,
They're just there, ain't
they're there, aren't they?
you? Yeah.
Do you still think young,
I do.
but the body doesn't?
I can still do pretty good, you know. It don't. Yeah.
I get up and run about 2 miles every morning. I told a guy, this is a quick story. This guy kept bothering me about wanting to play senior softball, just, for 2 or 3 years. And I said, finally, I'd had 2 knees and hip replaced. And I told him, I said, let me ask you something. I said, have you got to run? He said, of course you got to run. I said, I wouldn't run if you stuck a gun in my bag, man. And he quit bothering me about it.
Well, I mean,
But it's the truth. I don't even know if I could run.
I'd have to be running away from something.
If you had to run, you probably could.
I'd have to be running away from something.
Yeah.
What's the most fun time of your life?
Oh, me. I guess back in the 60s, man, we had some good buddies, and we'd do something every night, hang out, go drag racing, and just,
CJ's?
at CJ's. We sure would. Had a lot of
A
fun.
lot of people out there.
Boy, Henry Newhouses. Wouldn't you like to have a
Oh,
good burger?
wasn't
from
that a
Henry
good burger?
Newhouses?
Yeah.
Woo.
Yeah.
What a
Yeah.
great
I wish
place.
I could just get one like it, one more
Isn't
time.
that the truth?
Yeah.
Man, that's a great.
And we got that dang McDonald's sitting there
Yeah.
where it was.
Yeah.
Would you rather have McDonald's or Henry Newhouses?
Henry, man, that was good. That was good.
He bought the best ingredients,
He
too.
sure did. Man, it was
Good
good.
stuff.
And had great service. And
Everything.
Everything.
It was just all good.
Yeah.
You know,
Sure was, man.
Yeah.
all good stuff. If you had one last meal, you got it. You go anything you want. What would you eat?
I'd eat steak.
Would you?
I sure would. I love it.
Steak and baked
Potato. Yeah. Sure would. And salad.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'd eat the biggest steak I could get.
How about you?
That's probably me. It's probably me.
I thought Norris told me you used the chicken man.
Oh, I
Oh,
eat
he
chicken.
loves
Yeah, I like chicken. Yeah.
Where is that place? Somebody was asking me the other day, and I was trying to tell them about it, that y'all ate in Nashville. We was playing over Tennessee State,
Yeah. Where was
and
it?
you
Bonells.
ate Monell's. Mm-hmm. Well, you go in there, and it's sort of like old
Yeah.
Mall Greens or
Yeah,
something.
you sit down at the table of about 10 or 12 people, and they all sit there, and you just pass the food around, and they keep bringing it out, and they have for like fried chicken, roast beef, and 3 or 4 different meats, and potatoes, and
We on the fried chicken, Greg. They brought a plate out, and I don't think all of us got none, because Horace had just about eat it on.
well, we got down in Chattanooga. We went to Chattanooga and stopped at B's last year, and my wife got mad at me because 2 guys sat down there with us, and I think I ate 4 plates. She said, "Horace, it's embarrassing." I said, "Look here, I don't get to come down here too often."
He's eating this man out of
But I love it. I love food.
He can. You say he can out eat anybody. You
Anybody I know. I don't know nobody. After Tank died, I don't know nobody he's with.
Well, you and I are like one thing. We clean a chicken bone, don't we?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's no chicken left on that
Man,
bone.
Man, I
Clean 'em.
love it.
I
I love
can't.
fried chicken.
I do too,
Yeah,
man.
man.
A good fried chicken's hard to beat.
It's hard to beat, man. Hard to beat.
Horace Heggie, Norris Heggie, stretch run coming up after this.
It's not a day you see coming. It may be sunny or it may be gray, but it's not a day you can get ready for. And it's not a day you would trust to anyone but a friend, because it's not just a day in a lifetime, but a lifetime in a single day.
Neil Tarpley Parchman Funeral Home. People that care, a name you can trust.
We got Norris and Horace Heggie. Only 2 minutes left. We hadn't talked any NASCAR. I'm a little bit discouraged because my Joe Gibbs team, boy, the Toyotas are just behind.
They are really behind.
Yeah, they're way behind on horsepower.
Yeah, they really are.
NASCAR needs to do something about it because it's really out of. I was thinking last night, we're down to maybe 6 to 7 drivers can win a race.
That's it. And Jimmy Johnson and Harvick and Hendricks.
Yeah.
You know, his
and
team.
Logano and
Logano.
It's feel like Rouse, man, they ain't finishing in the top 15.
Oh, Rouse
and
is
then
a
you got Tony.
non-factor.
Yeah,
you got
they
Tony
are.
Stewart 32nd
in points.
You know, Greg, I was thinking about that. He broke his leg, and that really set him back.
Yeah.
And I think when he got into that wreck, the kid got killed.
Yeah.
Where he shouldn't even have been. He shouldn't even been out there messing with that stuff. I think he just absolutely ruined him.
Psychologically,
Yeah,
it could have.
I think he's just
It could have.
because he'll start out.
You said something on Sports Talk the other night. You said Danica might win a race for him.
I think she
I believe
will.
she will, too.
I think she
Yeah,
will.
I really
think
do.
she could win
You know.
Talladega or Daytona, actually.
Who's your favorite driver today? Give me one.
Lord.
Mine's Harvick and Kurt Busch.
I tell you what,
I love Kurt
I
Busch.
like Keselowski and I like Logano because everybody hates them.
Well,
They get up there and get on that wheel and they drive.
See, my guy is out. I'm a Joe Gibbs guy.
Well, I like Kyle Busch.
I do too. Anybody he has,
You
I
know
root
what, and
for.
you think
But I've
about
been a Harvick fan
Oh, yeah.
for even when
Yeah.
he drove that old 3.
Yeah.
That's because he's got a
He's
lot.
tough, man.
He's
just
tougher than a fast food steak.
Yeah.
You know, care a lot. Love you guys.
I love
Yeah.
you too.
Love you
Right.
too, man.
Hey, Norris and Horace Heggie. Hope you enjoyed the show. Tell your friends, neighbors, and loved ones about it. And tune in each week. And for our guests, for Steve Sawyer, who makes it work, for yours truly, Greg Walker, till next time, have a nice rest of the day, folks.